आज ही डाउटनेट ऐप डाउनलोड करें। डाउटनेट पर होगा अब आपके सभी मैथ्स, केमिस्ट्री, फिजिक्स और बायोलॉजी डाउट्स का सफाया। बस अपने क्वेश्चन की फोटो खींचो, उसे क्रॉप करो और तुरंत वीडियो सोल्यूशन पाओ। डाउनलोड नाउ।
In this question, it is given that a vector, b vector, and c vector are unit vectors such that if the angles between the vectors a vector and b vector, comma b vector and c vector, comma c vector and a vector are respectively pi by 6, pi by 4, and pi by 3, then we need to find out the angle the vector a vector makes with the plane containing b vector and c vector. So firstly, let us assume that theta be the angle between a vector and the plane containing b vector and c vector. Now we know that b vector cross c vector, b vector cross c vector is always perpendicular to the plane containing b vector and c vector, and thus we can say that angle between a vector and b vector cross c vector will be equals to 90 degree minus theta. How? Let us understand. Suppose that we have a line this, and this is our line C. An angle between line C and this line B equals to theta. Now let us suppose that this be another line which is perpendicular to this line, that is this whole angle will be equals to 90 degree. So the angle between C and this line will be equals to 90 degree minus theta. Similarly, here we have a plane containing b vector and c vector, and we have a vector A vector which is having an angle theta with the plane containing b vector and c vector. Now this vector b vector cross c vector will be perpendicular to the plane containing b vector and c vector, that is this angle will be 90 degree. Thus we can say that this angle will be 90 degree minus theta, and thus we can say that the angle between a vector and b vector cross c vector will be equals to 90 degree minus theta. Now let us find out the cross product between them. So we are finding out the cross product between a vector and b vector cross c vector. We know that this is equals to a vector dot c vector times b vector minus a vector dot b vector times c vector. Now let us find out the value of a vector dot b vector and a vector dot c vector. So a vector dot b vector will be equals to magnitude of a vector into magnitude of b vector into cos of angle between a vector and b vector, and in the question it is given that the angle between a vector and b vector is pi by 6. So here we will have cos pi by 6. Also it is given that a vector and b vector are unit vectors, thus the magnitude of a vector will be equals to 1. Also the magnitude of b vector will be equals to 1. So we'll be only left with cos pi by 6, that is cos 30 degree, that is root 3 by 2. So we got the value of a vector dot b vector as root 3 by 2. Now let us proceed to find out the value of a vector dot c vector. Again this will be equals to magnitude of a vector into magnitude of c vector into cos of angle between a vector and c vector, which is given as pi by 3. So this will be equals to cos pi by 3, and since a vector and c vector are unit vectors, so the magnitude of a vector will be equals to 1 and the magnitude of c vector will also be equals to 1. So we'll be only left with cos pi by 3, that is cos 60 degree, that is half. Now we'll put those values here. So we will have a vector cross b vector cross c vector equals to the value of a vector dot c vector is 1 by 2. So here we will have b vector by 2 minus the value of a vector dot b vector is root 3 by 2. So here we will have root 3 by 2 c vector. Now let us take magnitude on both the sides and square it. So this will be equals to, now we know that magnitude of a vector cross b vector is equals to magnitude of a vector into magnitude of b vector into sine of angle between a vector and b vector. So similarly this will be equals to magnitude of a vector into magnitude of b vector cross c vector into sine of angle between a vector and b vector cross c vector, which is equals to 90 degree minus theta. So here we will have 90 degree minus theta, and then we have a square, and this will be equals to b vector by 2 square plus root 3 by 2 c vector square minus 2 into 1 by 2 into root 3 by 2 into b vector dot c vector. Now what will be the value of b vector dot c vector? B vector dot c vector will be equals to magnitude of b vector into magnitude of c vector into cos of angle between b vector and c vector, which is given as pi by 4. So here we will have cos pi by 4, and since b vector and c vector are unit vector, so the magnitude of b vector and the magnitude of c vector will be equals to 1. So we'll be only left with cos pi by 4, that is 1 by root 2. Now let us simplify it further. So this will be equals to magnitude of a vector square, magnitude of b vector cross c vector square. Sin 90 degree minus theta can be written as cos theta. So here we will have cos square theta, and on the right hand side we have magnitude of b vector square by 4 plus root 3 by 4 magnitude of c vector square minus this will get cancelled out, and we will have root 3 by 2 root 2, since the value of b vector dot c vector is 1 by root 2. Now this will be equals to magnitude of a vector is 1, and we can write b vector cross c vector as magnitude of b vector into magnitude of c vector into sine of angle between b vector and c vector, which will be equals to pi by 4, this square. Then we have cos square theta. Again, the magnitude of b vector is 1. So here we will have 1 by 4 plus root 3 by 4 minus root 3 by 2 root 2. Now this will be equals to magnitude of b vector square, which is 1, magnitude of c vector square, which is 1, sine pi by 4 whole square, that is 1 by 2. That is cos square theta by 2 is equals to, from here we can take 1 by 2 common. So 1 by 2 plus root 3 by 2 minus root 3 by root 2. This 2 will get cancelled out. I have made a mistake here. Here we had root 3 by 2 whole square, which will be equals to 3 by 4 and not root 3 by 4. So here we will not have root 3. Here also will not have root 3. And here also will not have root 3. Now this will be equals to 3 plus 1 by 2, that is 2 minus root 3 by 2. This is the value of cos square theta. So the value of cos theta will be equals to root over 2 minus root 3 by root 2, or we can say that the value of theta will be equals to cos inverse root over 2 minus root over 3 by 2. This is the required value of our angle and thus our answer, which is option number B.
क्लास 6 से 12 से लेके नीट IIT JEE मेंस और एडवांस के लेवल तक 10 मिलियन से ज़्यादा स्टूडेंट्स का भरोसा। आज ही डाउनलोड करें डाउटनेट ऐप या व्हाट्सएप कीजिए अपने डाउट्स 8400 400 400 पर।